But all these important goals can't possibly be reached unless you manage the appraisal process correctly. A shouting match like this will never produce positive results.
Yeah, well, if it wasn't for me, those guys wouldn't know how to do anything.
Blades, don't give me that. Maybe if you spent more time on your own job instead of trying to do everybody else's, you'd have a better production record.
And maybe if you showed more interest in what's going on around here.
Oh, what, it's my fault now? Nobody made you responsible for their training.
What am I supposed to do when you stick two stupid idiots next to me?
Look, I got better things to do with my time than to argue with you. Sign the thing and let's get on with it.
When appraisal time rolls around, this is the kind of scene most supervisors dread. But it doesn't have to be this way.
Fair.
There are a few solid techniques you can learn and use to make any appraisal more effective. In a minute, we'll show you those techniques, so you can use them to make all your appraisals more productive and positive experiences for both you and your employees. But first, let's take a closer look at why appraisals fail.
My tail out there.
The kind of angry scene you just saw is a vivid example of why you should avoid confrontations. But it isn't the only indication of a failed appraisal. For some supervisors, it's the dread of this type of confrontation that leads to failure. They're so concerned about not upsetting or angering the employee that they may be less than candid about that person's performance. They might even give the employee a rating higher than is deserved. Another problem that can lead to unsuccessful performance appraisals is lack of preparation.
Hi, Dolores.
Hi, Betty. Is it 3 o'clock already? Oh, where has the day gone?
Would you like me to come back later?
No. Come in, please. Sit down.
Thanks.
I'm sorry. I just have all this work to get done by the end of the day. Give me a second to find your file. I know it's here somewhere. Oh, here it is. Okay, let's get started. This shouldn't take long. You and I both know you're doing fine. Everything is satisfactory as usual.
Just satisfactory? I've worked real hard to get my production level up. I think it must be higher than it was last time.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I have been so busy, I didn't have a chance. You really have pulled it up, haven't you? And your recheck rate is down, too. That's excellent. Oh, excuse me. Dolores Parks? Yes, I think I can. You don't mind, do you, Betty? This will only take a minute or two. Yes, I think it's in the blue file. Yeah, I've got it right here. Okay, page 10.
And then there's the important issue of feedback. All too often, supervisors give employees insufficient feedback about their performance.
Hi, Bill. Here's your performance appraisal. Doing real well. Keep up the good work. Just sign it when you get a chance and drop it by in my office, huh?
Thanks, Bob. I really learned a lot from that performance appraisal. Now I really know exactly where I stand and how I'm doing.
Another very important reason why performance appraisals can go wrong is the supervisor's failure to listen carefully to what the employee has to say.
Now, let's talk about your performance appraisal. I guess I don't have to tell you what I think about your performance. You've been doing a very good job this year.
Well, thanks, Jack. I did work hard, especially on my plan for streamlining departmental procedures.
Yeah, great.
I had to work extra hours, but I think in the long run it'll save everybody a lot of time.
Yeah. Didn't I tell you what a good job I thought you did then?
Yes, but there's no mention of it here.
Well, sure there is. You see, I've given you a higher rating on initiative this year.
But, Jack, an extra point doesn't begin to describe all the work I've put in. There's no explanation in the comments column.
Yeah, but we both know you did a good job, and what more is there to talk about? If you'll just sign that, we can both get back to work.
That's it?
Well, there's no sense in wasting any time, is there?
Well, I was hoping we'd have a chance to talk about my future.
Donna, let your performance do your talking for you. There's no better way, right?
Well, yes, but I was hoping we'd have a chance to discuss some things.
Sure, Donna. Anytime. You know my door is always open.
Performance appraisals are supposed to be an inventory of your department's most valuable asset, your employees. They offer an excellent opportunity to establish two-way understanding. They help you keep track of employees' progress, monitor achievements, encourage development, let employees know where they stand and where they're going. To accomplish these goals, you need to be well prepared. give adequate feedback, and listen carefully to employees' comments and complaints. Simple things, but easy to forget. With that in mind, how would you appraise the effectiveness of the interviews you just saw?
That was a waste of time. She couldn't take the time to prepare for the interview, but she took the time in the middle of the interview to take a phone call. If she doesn't care about it, why should I?
But you expect to learn a lot from your evaluation, especially if you're new on the job like me. You expect to get answers to your questions. Even a little feedback would have been better than what I got, which was nothing.
Anytime.
He wasn't even listening. His door may be open, but his mind is closed. He doesn't appreciate what he's got, but he will when I'm gone. I was going to make a career with this company, but now I'm giving notice and looking for another job.